Nigels are extinct. Apparently last year there were no new Nigels. So if you know a Nigel, cherish him. Maybe collect them, you know, maybe get a small stable of Nigels because their value. Nigels are going to be worth more than Bitcoin within a few years, so if you've got a Nigel, hold on to it. Okay. Right, so, fuck the notes, let's see where this goes. Right. I was in America a little while ago. I'm not showing off, that's simply a fact. I was over there and two things happened. One, I went to watch some wrestling in Florida at a promotion called NXT, which is a feeder for WWE, right? I know, Chloe, you know all of this, but there are some people in this room who need that kind of in-depth information. A lot of fun. It's what you get where it's a bit like this. It's full of people who are very good at what they do in a small, intimate environment. But what they do over there, Americans love their national anthem. They play it every fucking opportunity that they get. If you've been to America, you know every sporting event, every gathering, fuck it, they go, yeah, I'm glad that one person verified that. We have a fact checker in, you know. Sometimes they just oh, say, it's fucking awkward if you're not American. The guy who verified this, has this happened? I love the fact you're immediately pointing. I'm not going to take the piss, sir. I'm just asking what your experience was. What's your name, my friend? Pete. Sorry? Pete. Nice to meet you, Pete. Did you know what to do with yourself during the night? It's fucking weird because they all stand up and it is a bit like all of a sudden someone's flicked a switch and the cult has activated. It's like Dawn of the Dead. It's like over here, I feel that we have, even if you're rabidly British, we have a sense of perspective and a bit of cynicism about our own national anthem. It's okay. It's a bit boring. It's a bit miserable. God save our... None of us know the words. We kind of mumble way through it. It's a bit like going to church for a wedding. We just go, I have vague memories of this. Let's just fucking get it over with and we can do the stuff that we enjoy. But they get really into it, don't they? And they all stand up. And I didn't know what to do with myself because some of them do this, don't they? They all stand up and they put their hands on their heart. Some of them salute. That's weird as fuck, isn't it? And I didn't know what to do because I felt that if I put my hand on my heart, it's insincere. I felt if I saluted, I'd look like fucking Benny Hill or something else on the buses. And I didn't know what to do with myself. So I at this particular event, so, you know, fucking do the Macarena. I feel like you're there going, it's like everyone else has broken into the dance from Saturday night at Wigfield and you don't know it. So you don't know what to do with your hands. So I, at this particular event, was in a little armory, a little social hall in Florida. And if you've been to Florida, you've probably been to the big towns like Orlando or Miami. Holy shit, the hills have eyes outside of that. It's full of swamp people walking through with their pet gator, which they're bringing because their gator ate their dog and they don't want to give the dog up yet. It's mental. You see some very interesting people. Imagine 300 people like that around a wrestling ring in a little sort of local armory, and they say, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NXT. Please, before the show starts, rise as we play our national anthem. Now, I blagged my way in because I was mates with other wrestlers, so I didn't take a seat. I thought I'd wait to see where everyone else had sat down and then maybe sneak at the back. So I was stood on my own, off away, next to where the merchandise was, going, oh, thank fuck, I'm not in the crowd. I don't have to do anything that make me feel self-conscious, because the last thing you need is some angry man shouting, buddy, why aren't you got your hand on your heart? You some kind of commie Nazi? And he might be armed, right? You don't know in these situations. So I'd taken myself away, and I felt, oh, at least I can relax, not feel self-conscious, right? Everything I'm about to say is true, okay? None of this is exaggerated for comic effect. I want you to imagine this moment with me. The national anthem started. 200 people stood up, and as one, they all turned and looked straight at me. A lot like this. So thank you for recreating that trauma. And and immediately my brain went, I don't know how to move my body. It was like I was being held up because they all turned and looked at me, and 200 people with passion in their eyes, just staring at you. Imagine 200 people staring at you going, oh, say, can you see? And time slowed down. It felt like it went on forever. And my hand just kind of went up. I was like, I'm not going to make it out of here alive. Clearly, they've smelt foreign on me. They don't know if I'm here legally. They've already seen a ginger man, and in Florida, they think if we sacrifice him to the alligator god, we'll have a decent crop this year. It was terrifying. And I stood there watching. And by the end, I thought, I'm dead. I'm fucked. I'm going to get burned. I'm going to get drowned. I'm going to get gang raped. And not all of those were on my to-do list for the holiday, right? and we got through it. And at the end, there was this pause. And I realized that actually, I was stood underneath a huge American flag. So I shouted, "Fuck the US," and ran away. No. I didn't. There's no real finish to that. I just wanted to see if the story had merit. Is it at least interesting? Oh, bless you. Oh, one person clapping. Don't now join in. It's still attention. And quite frankly, after 18 months of barely kicking, I need attention the way normal people need oxygen.